And it's time for our cooking segment with an Austin original. And this week, Angela Medearis, the Kitchen Diva, is making Liberian Pineapple Nutbread.
Now we're going to make this fantastic recipe, Liberian Pineapple Nutbread. And my other favorite thing about this recipe is that it contains a nice heaping amount of wheat bran. And it's been found that 9 out of 10 Americans fail to get the proper amount of fiber in their diet. And so that means that a lot of people could correct some of the problems they might be having with their digestive system if they just ate more fiber. The great thing about fiber is if the train's coming into the station but it's, not moving out, fiber keeps everything on track, if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to add that first. We're going to just put our flour in there. All right, and then we're going to add our baking soda. And this is quick. Dump, dump, stir. We're going to add our salt, our baking powder. All right, so we got all that done. So now we're going to do our wet ingredients. So we're going to add our apple juice. We're going to add our crushed pineapple with the juice. And this is what's going to pull this all together and make it moist. All right, now we're going to add our eggs. We're just going to crack our eggs in here. And then I'm going to stir them up just a tad and put them in there. And I discovered this recipe when I was doing research for my first book, which was The African American Kitchen. And the great thing about this, it's a little bit of Africa and a little bit of America. And I could see how the African who had been enslaved had gone over to Liberia and taken along some of the things that they had learned while they were enslaved in America. And it came out to this delicious recipe. All right, and that's that. Put those in there. And of course, I'm a Texas diva, honey, so we're putting in pecans. Now, you can put in walnuts, and you can also even put in peanuts. Peanuts are a real common ingredient in African recipes, and peanuts were one of the things that they have traced historically as a contribution made by Africa to America. All right, so this is looking pretty good, and I've already sprayed our loaf pan, and this will make a nice little loaf. All right, my Liberian Pineapple Nutbread is done and beautiful. So we can cut this off. And the Diva's still cool and the kitchen's still cool. Can't beat that. So we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of these delicious pecans on top of here. Oh, this bread is just so fabulous. One of my favorite quick breads. And my girls are going to love the fact that they have breakfast already made for them for the rest of the week and today. Can't beat that. So I'm going to take this out to my family. Y'all join us for breakfast, will you? Come on. And I made this Liberian Pineapple Nutbread for you.
Thank you. Is this for my breakfast on the go?
Honey, you're always on the go. Come on, let's see. Don't forget, put a lot of love in your cooking, and we'll see you next time. And have breakfast with your family. You'll love it.
And the Kitchen Diva is here with us in the studio this morning. And Angela, let's talk about the most important meal of the day, breakfast. I saw you serving it to your family,
yes.
But a lot of people really don't take the time to eat it, especially kids.
Well, it really is important for children particularly to have breakfast, but for everyone to have breakfast. It's a time that you can get your body started. And with children, it's been found that they just do so much better if they've had breakfast in the morning. So it's really important to start them with something. And the trick is finding what they'll eat in the morning and something you can prepare quickly.
Now, what are some of the quick and easy things that you can prepare for your kids that they can just grab and get out the door? Because I know when my mom was trying to feed us breakfast, no, that wasn't working.
Well, for one thing, the Liberian Pineapple Nutbread recipe I just made, if you spread peanut butter on that, it's easy and out. But children like it. Children like it. Also, there's smoothies. You can put a lot of things in a smoothie. You can put your fruit. You can use something like soft silk and tofu that gives you your protein. You can add in soy milk. Those are quick and easy. And a lot of those components can be just dumped in the blender and put in the refrigerator the night before. So all you have to do is just push a button and you're gone. Cereals are good. Find a nice whole grain cereal to feed your child. There's just a lot of options, but most of it is prepping the night before. Trying to get as much done the night before, even if it's, finding the bowl and the spoon and just setting everything out that's not perishable. Those tricks will really help you out the door.
Yeah, that's what I need to do every morning. Well, Angela, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it.
And the Kitchen Diva will be dishing out a brand new recipe every Saturday morning right here on KVUE News Weekend Daybreak.